Hi everyone, this Tini Norkia from the Norkia family Philippine adventure. Just a short discussion that the 12th of July, we've been here now for 7 months, and just some feedback on the experience, my experience. Later on I'll have a discussion with my wife that she give her experience 7 months in Davao City. We're in a suburb of Muntal, Santo Nino, where we bought a house with a shop, sari store. It's not a sari store, this is more a bakery. We're more selling a bakery with bundle clothes and perfume, and there's dishwashing and stuff like that, but the main focus is on the bundle clothes and also the bakery. The main thing is on the bakery. We also have on the second floor where we have a what do you call it, the boarding house, 7 rooms, which is occupied 6 rooms. Small rooms is 2,000 peso per room for a month, and bigger rooms is 2,500 with 2 shower bathrooms, and also a toilet, and there's a small kitchen with a smoking area. It's very important to mention that we've decided to pension here in the Philippines because me and my wife, I'm married to my wife now, 2 years married. We're going now for 7 years together, and we've got a daughter of 3.5 years old, Elisha. She's a pretty little girl. She's really a blessing from God, and she's really we here for her future. Cannot go back to my country due to the violence and black-white problems, and also the living cost is quite high there. We found that the living cost so far is not so high comparing to South Africa. Even Malaysia, because I've worked for 6 years in Malaysia, that's where I met my wife, and also where my daughter is born in Malaysia, on the island of Borneo. Sarawak is the state of Malaysia. Bintulu is the city name, and I worked at Pertama Ferrometals as a maintenance manager. So we decided to come here to the Philippines to retire, and to fill up my pension. My pension is plus minus, not very much. Depends on the exchange rate. Let's say plus minus 30,000 peso. It's not much, it's small, and also to fill it up and to make a good living here in the Philippines. So we decided on this location. There's positives, there's negatives about this location, but about positive things, and I want to focus a lot on the positive things, is the shop, and that the shop is a good income for us. After 7 months here and running the shop and boarding house now for 5 months, first 2 months we had to settle in and establish ourselves and finish all the restorations and all the work that we need to get things going to start the business. So and the appliances that we had to buy and all that. So we have all the appliances. She's got some good quality stuff to get going. The shop is doing well. We quite surprised. It's really not too bad. We're looking at, I've got the financial, I'll do a financial report every month, a summary of the shop, the bakery, the shop, and boarding house. And these people do pay us, they pay a percentage for electricity. I've got split meters for the electricity, and they pay a fee for the water. I've got a 1,000-liter reservoir tank feeding the boarding house. and so far the tank was quite sufficient for the people. We've got a plus minus 11 people in the boarding house. The income from the boarding house works out plus minus 13,000 peso a month, and then also the shop, the bakery. If I just work out the bakery, let me see, there's my shop sales, my the bakery sales plus minus is 13,200, and then the sales from the shop is between 24 and 26,000 a month. So if you add that all together, it's 40,000 plus, 44,000 plus the income from the shop and also from the boarding house. So that is about the average plus income, and if you add to that my pension, then you get close to 80,000 peso a month. We have capacity also for some savings. We decided to do some savings. Our spending, the maximum spending, and that's now for food in the house, and that's for all the stock for the what you call it, the bakery, is about 55,000 peso. Income is close to 80,000. So we don't travel much, we don't go to places much, because the bakery keeps us quite busy. It's quite hard work to do that. So we our consumption, just to give some figures, the average consumption of water consumption is 40 cubes a month. That gives you 1,100 peso. And electricity, the average consumption of electricity is about 650 kilowatt hours, 5,400, 5,500 plus minus. So we can live, we can make a living here. We still have land in Cullinan. It's about 30 minutes drive from here. Now Cullinan is old farmland. We've got a 600 plus square meter land there that we can use as farmland, and our plan is to build like a rest house there. Later on, a rest house, we want to do that, and also to use the land as planting vegetables and mangoes and stuff like that, because there's quite a market for that, and chickens and eggs. There's a possibility that we will do that also. So that is what we doing to survive and to make a living here in the Philippines. And I can tell you, it's so far it's working well for after 7 months, and we average, as I said, a good income, and it's not a rich income, but average plus income comparing to the Philippines. We can still send our daughter to a private school, and we eat good. About every night, every second night, I drink a beer, a 500 milliliter Red Horse, because in this heat it's good to drink a beer, and we share a beer between me and and we've got her one cousin living here, and also her uncle, and her mother and son will later join us. They were here, they went back due to certain issues to sort out at their hometown, but they will also join us. So we're about 3-4 people average that's living on that budget. So for me, I think it's not bad. Some challenges that I had here to coming after 7 months and looking back, for me it was a big mind change, that I'm suddenly now on pension, income is less. I've got to generate my own income now. We have to be creative to do certain Yeah, especially number one is to learn more about small business, and the second one is to the challenge to be creative, to establish a business here. That is something that is quite big. The other one is to get used to the, especially if you're staying with a Philippine family, to get used to their way of doing things. I already spoke in a few videos about that. That was a big challenge, but I give my piece of my mind, and I share it with them what I think it should be and how things should be, and sort it out. The other thing is I cannot move around as much as I can. I do exercise every morning. My wife do once or twice 5 to 10 kilos running a week for some exercise, and yeah, you've got to keep yourself busy. You have to do some exercise. I miss going out to the rainforest and do some trail walking and trail running. That we will do. Soon we will do that. We're going to change our way of, now that we're more settled, we can change our way of our recreation time, to move out and to do more in the veld, in the bush, going to the to visit all the rainforests in the Philippines. I want to visit most of the rainforest and some of the beaches. We don't have a vehicle. We use a tricycle. That's about 20 to 30 peso, or sometimes 40 to 60 peso a day. But it's not much. The taxi is 150 downtown and back. So we can move where we want to go and what we want to do. I've got international driver's license. At this stage I've not decided to drive, but can I visit the traffic authorities and see that I can get some permission to drive and what I must do. Because left-hand drive, and I'm used to right-hand drive, I believe that it will be just take a little bit of time and I will get used to it. So that is what we're doing. But it's safe. The water, the electricity, not so many brownouts, I must say. Yes, we've got maybe 1 or 2 brownouts in a month. Not much. Our water is very clean water. The pressure of the water in the day is not so good, but evenings is very good. And we can buy what we want. The market is close by. At the market you get fresh pork, chicken, fish, vegetables, fruit is fresh. The mall is not far from here. The mall is about 5 minutes from here, 5-6 minutes, the Vista Mall, and then we can buy the rest what we need. The hardware stores is around the corner. I can buy all the hardware stores. I've decided to do some projects on my own, woodwork projects. I've completed 2. The second one's not totally completed, but I'll do it end of next week. It will be completed, and I've got some new ones coming up just to keep myself busy. I do the financial reporting of the business and what you call it, boarding house. And the YouTube channel at this stage is not taking over most of my time. I want to spend more time to get the YouTube to higher level, and to increase the YouTube exposure a lot. I want to do that. I've got a training, engineering training. They call it the Engineer's Pocketbook. It's training videos that I've made for electrical engineers on protection and certain electrical concepts, and some experience that I just share on those videos. I'll continue and do more and continue doing that. Yeah, that is just in short, after 7 months in the Philippines, from my side, my view, I think it's worth it to come to the Philippines. It's really the people here around me, because the area, the neighborhood is a middle class and lower middle class. There's teachers, there's lawyers, there's poor people, there's farmers, there's people that got shops. Most of the people has got OFWs, someone working overseas sending them money. So yeah, it's previously, I believe 10 years back, it was more squatter camps around here, but it's now all changed to middle class, to lower middle class. So we're happy. We're getting settled in after 7 months, and I can just recommend to anyone, it's worth it to come to the Philippines. The people is good. You just need to get used to them, change the way you do think and talk, and yeah, they will adapt to it. And I'm 100% convinced that we can make it. We will make it a success here and a future for my daughter. That's the only concern that I have is depends on what direction she wants to go, her future. But that's something that we will pray, and we will see how things go ahead. But can just give her a good education first at this time, and a good education and a good family house to grow up. But thanks for everyone listening. Thanks for all the subscribers, and please press the subscribe button, the thumbs up, and send me comments, and have a good week. God bless. Bye bye. Lisha having breakfast. Very nice fish. Oh, and she loves this fish.
Bangsilog.
This is Bangsilo. Hello, lovey.
It's a bangsilog.
Yeah, very nice fish.
This is a bangus fish. See,
And Lisha love it very, very much.
this is her favorite fish.
It's her favorite fish. Boneless.
Yeah, it's boneless. This is an egg lang. Why you throw it? How come?
Okay. Enjoy breakfast. Love you.
Love you.